In the name of God, the most gracious, most merciful, dear students, today we are going to discuss a very important event in the history of Islam and in the life of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam when he was at Makkah. Okay, that is the migration to Medina. Such a important and valuable event in the history of Islam that changed the entire scenario of Arabian Peninsula. ये एक ऐसा इवेंट था बेटा जिसने अरेबिया की पूरी हिस्ट्री को चेंज कर दिया. So today we will discuss the background of this migration and events and its importance in the history of Islam. Okay, please note down the topic: migration to Medina. Migration to Medina. First of all, we will discuss its background. Why did it take place and why it was needed? What are the causes, reasons behind this migration? Background. Okay. We can also write down causes, reasons. Okay. As we have discussed that pledges of Aqaba, it played an important role for the migration to Medina, because some of the people who came from Medina and they belong to the tribe of Khazraj, and they met the Holy Prophet on a place, on a rock of Aqaba, where first pledges of Aqaba took place. In first pledges of Aqaba, 12 people, they embraced Islam and they made a pledge with the Holy Prophet that they will believe in Allah and in the prophethood of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and they will abstain all sinful activities. This is about first pledges of Aqaba. In the next year, in 13th year of prophethood, 75 people, they came from Yasrib, old name of Medina. They embraced Islam and they took a pledge on the hands of the Holy Prophet that they will sacrifice their lives, their wealth, each and everything for the sake of Islam. And they invited the Holy Prophet to shift his headquarters of Islam from land of Makkah to land of Medina. So, pledges of Aqaba, it laid a foundation stone to the migration to Medina. People of Medina, they invited. When the people of Medina, when they invited the Prophet to migrate from Makkah to Medina, at that time, uncle of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Hazrat Abbas, he was also there. And at that time, he was not among believers. He was non-believer, but he was loyal and he was, you can say, the supporter of the Holy Prophet, even being non-believer. He said to the people of Medina, "O people of Medina, do you know the worth of your demand? You are asking that the Prophet of God will shift his headquarters from Makkah to Medina. Do you understand the worth of this demand? You will have to face the opposition, a great opposition from the leaders of the Quraysh, and for this you will have to sacrifice your each and everything for the sake of Islam and for the Holy Prophet." And they made all the people, they were 75, they made a pledge that we will sacrifice each and everything for you. Holy Prophet became very happy. And due to their passion, due to their dedication, he said that, O people of Medina, now your blood is mine and my blood is yours. So it was decided now that the headquarter of Islam would be shifted from Makkah to Medina. So this event laid a foundation stone to migration to Medina, and this event, migration to Medina, changed the conditions of Arabian Peninsula too much. So I hope that now you have understood the reasons and causes and background behind migration to Medina. Now you can write this, that the pledges of Aqaba, they laid a foundation stone. Pledges of Aqaba, it laid a foundation stone. It laid a foundation stone to the migration of Medina. Okay, now we are going to discuss the events. What did happen when Holy Prophet migrated from Makkah to Medina? Now we discuss the events. Okay. And you must know that Allah Almighty also sent this divine message to the Holy Prophet that now it is time to migrate from this land to another land. It was also done under the divine order of Almighty Allah. This condition supported this, but Allah Almighty also sent this message that now it is time to shift the headquarter of Islam from Makkah to Medina. Okay? Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam kept all these developments confidential. First, pledges of Aqaba. Second, pledges of Aqaba. All these developments, all the pledges that were made with the people of Yasrib, they were kept confidential. Leaders of the Quraysh, they had no idea, they had no report about this great event, that what is going to be in the future. They were quite unaware of this, because Holy Prophet knew this, that it is very important to keep such kind of things in confidential. So when Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam made a plan to migrate from Makkah to Medina, he ordered the Muslims to leave Makkah one by one, in groups, in troops. Okay? And the people, the leaders of Quraysh, when they came to know about this development, that the Muslims, they are leaving this land and they are going to establish a new state in Medina, they made a very dangerous plan to kill the Holy Prophet. At that time, Holy Prophet, he was in Makkah. Abu Sufyan, Abu Jahl, okay, and some of other leaders, they made a plan to kill the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. At that night, when Holy Prophet had a plan to migrate from Makkah to Medina, they attacked the house of the Holy Prophet. Holy Prophet, at that time, he was at his home, okay, and the people of some young people from Quraysh, they laid a siege around the house of the Holy Prophet at night. Allah Almighty informed the Holy Prophet about this development. that the leaders of Quraysh, they had made a plan to kill you tonight. Allah Almighty informed the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he had a plan with Hazrat Abu Bakr at night when the house of the Holy Prophet, it was surrounded by the young people of the Quraysh who was there to kill the Holy Prophet. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam left his bed and ordered Hazrat Ali to lay down on his bed. Hazrat Ali knew this fact that this is a deathbed, because the people of Quraysh, they were outside the house of the Prophet to attack the Prophet. But Hazrat Ali, even in this situation, he obeyed the order of the Holy Prophet, and he was on the bed of the Holy Prophet instead of him. And Holy Prophet, with the special support from Almighty Allah, he came out of his house and crossed among the people who were there to kill him. And they had no idea about this, that Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had left the house, crossing among them. Okay? Then Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam took Hazrat Abu Bakr with him and his slave and his guide. And they took a refuge in a cave that is called Cave of Saur. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam stayed 3 days and nights in the Cave of Saur. It was the most important stay in Cave of Saur. Cave of Saur. Thor. Saur. Okay? Holy Prophet stayed in this cave. It is still present. If you have, if anyone among you had ever visited this Cave of Saur, Holy Prophet stayed over there for 3 days and nights with Hazrat Abu Bakr. And when the people of the leaders of Quraysh, they came to know that the Holy Prophet and Abu Bakr, both of them, they had left and they had gone to migration. They announced a huge reward to arrest the Holy Prophet. They announced that one who bring the Holy Prophet and Abu Bakr alive or dead to us, he will be given 100 red camel. This is the reward that has been announced by the leaders of the Quraysh, that one who arrests the Holy Prophet and Hazrat Abu Bakr, dead or alive. Yes. So many people of Makkah, they chased the Holy Prophet, and Abu Jahl and the leaders of the Quraysh, even they reached at the opening of Cave of Saur, and Holy Prophet, he was inside the cave. Just imagine, death, it was just 3 or 4 feet away from the Holy Prophet. The leaders of the Quraysh, they reached at the opening of Cave of Saur, and Holy Prophet and Hazrat Abu Bakr, both of them, they were inside the cave. And Abu Jahl said at the opening of the Cave of Saur, "O Muhammad, come out. We will take you alive to Mecca. We will not kill you." Holy Prophet and Hazrat Abu Bakr, both of them, they were in the cave. But now Allah showed His power and help and support for the Prophet. When they reached to enter the cave, they saw a web of a spider and a nest of a pigeons. This is the help of Almighty Allah, that Allah arranged to support His beloved Prophet in this situation when death was just 2 or 3 feet away from him. And due to the web of the spider and the nest of the pigeons, they got confused. They thought that it might not be possible that anyone had entered the cave, because the web of the spider, it is quite okay. It has not been damaged. So they thought that it is impossible that if there is a man inside the cave, when the web of the spider, it has not been damaged. So they got confused and Allah made them return. So Allah Almighty helped the Holy Prophet at this crucial situation and saved his life. So this is the role of Cave of Sur in the history of Islam, that the life of the Holy Prophet, it was saved by Almighty Allah by a special sport in the form of a web of a spider and the nest of the pigeons. Okay. So after this, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam left the Cave of Sur, and then he continued his journey and he reached at the city of Medina, where he was warmly welcomed by the people of Medina. So it was about the events that are about the migration to Medina. And now at the end I tell you about the importance. Due to the migration of Medina, Muslims became establishing a new state. ये लिखें बेटा इसको. This is the importance. Muslims succeeded in establishing their own state. Their own state. And a new state with the name of Medina came into being. And due to this migration, a Hijri calendar of Islam commenced. इस्लाम की तारीख में बेटा हिजरी कैलेंडर का आगाज हुआ. ठीक है बेटा. सो इट वाज अबाउट द माइग्रेशन टू मदीना. जी जी बेटा. नहीं आप ऐसा कह रहे हैं कि इसका टेम्परेचर 26 करते हैं. चलें बेटा, अगर आपको जो ये गर्मी लगी तो फिर हम इसको ऑन कर देंगे ना. चले आप इसको करते हैं 26 करते हैं इसको. जी हाँ वही ना, आप इसको ये करें ना, इसको 26 करें इसको. चले ये. So beta, it was about the migration to Medina, and if you have any question about this important event in Islam, you can ask. Please, yes. आपने ये कैमरा करना इधर, ठीक है?
So where is the rock of Aqaba located? Where is it located?
Okay. Sulaiman Salim, you ask about the rock of Aqaba. I tell you, it is situated in the surroundings of the Mecca. Okay, it is among because you know that the city of Mecca, it had been surrounded by mountains. Okay, so one of them, there is a mountain. You can also say it a rock of Aqaba. It is a place in a mountain, and that place called Aqaba. It is near the mountains that are by which the city of Makkah had been surrounded. Okay. Any question? Yes. Any question? Anybody who want to ask? You बेटा आपके ज़हन में कोई क्वेश्चन? ओके बेटा, थैंक यू फॉर दिस, थैंक यू. ऑफ कर दें बेटा इसको.